Here we go. We are live.
Hello. Hi. Hey. Hi. What is up, IG? What's up, Facebook? It's your boy, JP the Jeweler. We got the crew today with us.
Well, we got everybody here.
Manuel, show them off. My two prized possessions over here.
Jeremy.
Hello.
And Austin.
What up?
The one we love to hate. Austin's in the house. Gosh, I can't believe I'm related to this kid. He's my first cousin, so I have to love him.
Unfortunately.
Hey, yo, grab yourself a cocktail and join the party. I'm gonna fill you guys in on a little bit about the upcoming giveaway we got going down Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday.
It is this bad boy.
Show it to him. Believe. Tell you what. Actually, Mateo, show him this real quick. So we have Believe, the naked version. No diamonds in it yet, but it's a cleaned up after casting, and now I just have to drill out all these slots, drop my stones in, and set them. But I did it this way because I want to believe the way I designed this ring, it's really a unisex style design. So dudes can wear it, chicks can wear it. It's all good either way. Same size lettering in the gents and ladies version. Only thing is different is just the circumference, the size of it. So check it out if you guys want a full-on visual how Believe looks like on. Boom.
That's pretty sweet.
Super bold piece, you know?
Yeah.
It's super comfortable. That I can guarantee because I'm a freak about stuff like that, about comfort while you're wearing. Super comfortable to wear. Feels rich, it feels good. One of you is gonna take this bad boy home.
Yeah, I feel like when you wear it, anybody's gonna ask you, "What's that ring? What's it say?"
Believe. It's like one of those things you like pop someone in the forehead and leave a stamp. Believe.
It's your hallmark.
Austin, come here.
Let's try to move first.
I threatened Austin just because he could kill me with like his fingertips. He's uber strong. He works out all the time. You work out, bro?
Just once or twice. No big deal.
So join us. I'll be cutting some seats, dropping some diamonds. Ask us some questions about the upcoming giveaway. That's what we're here for. Here to answer any questions you might have. We got the homies behind me that will read them off live while I am jamming and working. If you haven't entered, dude, do it. Drop what you're doing. Actually, keep watching. Keep watching the live video. But as soon as this live video is over, go to my long form video on Facebook, it's on Instagram, and it's on YouTube.
The one that says giveaway. Jewelry giveaway.
In big old letters. Right? And there's a picture of Believe, I think, is the thumbnail
Yep.
of it or something like that. It's the video, I would say, the videos that have the most comments are usually my giveaway videos because I make you throw the hashtag inside of that video. So
What's
go
that?
in,
What's
throw
the
some
hashtag?
word.
What's the hashtag?
What's the hashtag? Believe to receive.
There
Right?
you go.
Two.
Two.
number.
The number two.
Receive. Make sure you do
Number
not
two.
misspell it.
If you spell it, you're not gonna be in. No,
Nah.
just kidding. You're still
That's a
being.
tough one. Believe and receive are like the hardest freaking words to spell, man. We're making it difficult on you guys.
I before E except after C.
Of course you'd say that because you're fresh out of grade school.
All right.
Yes, I before E except after C. You got it, kiddo. So what is going on, y'all? Welcome to the party. Here we have my unfinished version of Believe. Now, something I didn't really mention in the giveaway video, or I haven't mentioned it yet, but this is the truth of any of my giveaways. A lot of my stuff, like this ring, it can be sized. It's actually one of the first creations that were given away that is sizable, because usually my creations go all the way around. Couldn't do that with Believe because, believe me, I tried. And I worked with my lead engineer for quite some time on this exact design. And I wanted it to, have the entire word just take up the entire ring. But the issue is you run into different finger sizes, right? And, it kept on distorting letters every time I'd make a different version of it. So like the eye would be crazy looking and it wouldn't look right. So I was like, screw it, let's keep it all uniform, the same size, and have this open backing area at the base of the ring, the resting point. And that allows me to size this ring. Still, the winner, whatever the winner's finger size is, I'm going to actually remake Believe in your finger size. I do that. I just did it with Lux. Shout out to Alicia Harris. Guess what, baby? Lux is on its way to Ireland. It left, when did it leave? Yesterday?
Yep.
Yesterday it left. Man.
It's going to get there pretty
Making
quick,
the
too, right?
voyage. Yeah, it should be there, God willing, on Tuesday if everything goes nice and smooth with the shipping. Yeah. So anyway, back to this guy. Whoever wins this piece, you get it, of course, in your finger size, but you also get it, you know, my first two that I'm making right now, these are the first two that I've ever created, you know, in this design. But these guys are in white gold. They're in 14 karat white gold. One of my favorite metals to work with. It has a mix of durability and luster. I love it. But you have the option to get it in rose gold or yellow gold as well. And hey, if you don't win it, don't feel too bad, because if you have your heart set on it, you can totally buy it. It'll be in the JP the Jeweler shop, I don't know, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah, probably a
something
couple
like
weeks.
that. We're always behind on everything, but we got a lot of custom work in front of us. We got some really cool projects. Homies, shoot me off some stuff. What do we got? Give me some shout outs, give me some questions, whatever you got.
You know, a really common question is, a lot of people want to know if the ring will snag. A lot of people are asking that.
Solid. All right. Really good question, because you have a lot of what appears to be sharp corners in Believe. But if you look, I engineered everything so the corners are actually beveled. Everything is actually really smooth. So I'm running my finger over it. No sharp points at all. So if I dig the ring in this way, I'm not feeling any sort of discomfort, or this way. Super smooth. Super comfortable. Will not snag. Rub it on some garment, on some fabric, on the new, oh, should we show them? Dun dun dun! JP the Jeweler shirt's coming soon. Real soon. Probably in like a year. We keep saying that. They're coming out soon along with the hats. Yeah, JPJ Swag coming here real soon. Stay tuned for that. Also, we'll be giving a whole bunch of them away. Doesn't snag. Who's on who? You on IG?
I'm on Instagram.
Let's get a Facebook deal. What you got for me, Jerry? Young Dobie.
Just a moment, I had one.
Are you feeling the pressure of being live?
Sorry, I'm actually
going
just
on
trying
there,
to
Jerry?
scroll through and look for the comments. Let's see. Samantha Jacobs wants to know, what was the first piece of jewelry you ever made?
Oof. First piece I ever made? Man. So, I know a lot of you guys don't really know my history or my background, but I was pretty much born and raised on the bench. I'm a third generation jeweler. Started with my grandfather back in Beirut, Lebanon. Business kind of got passed down to Pops and then off to me. So, you know, jewelry is all I've ever really known. It's all I've ever done. I will say, I think my first, and I started with like in the world of jewelry repair. I learned how to repair things. And that was really my main gig for probably the first decade in my career. I never made jewelry. But I remember I probably was like 17, maybe 16 years old. And I made my first custom piece for a gal, and it was like this bypass ring, and it was channel set because when I was, you know, that age and that time, channel setting was really, really big. All this pave stuff that I'm doing now, where it looks kind of like the stones are glittery and they're all close together, that's relatively new in the design realm in jewelry as far as trends. So, you know, like in the late 90s, it was a lot of like big boulder looks, channels, and big clean looks, and I loved it. It's super modern. It's just not what's super trending right now. My first piece was this bypass, and it held like a two half carat diamonds, and they kind of bypassed. And I was super nervous about it, and she picked it up and she loved it. And then like, gosh, I feel like 5 years ago,
the gal stopped in either like the Brighton store or one of my other stores, and she was like telling everybody about it. Like, this was the ring that JP made, and I
That's
told her, like, hey,
pretty
this is my first time doing this thing. Like, hope you love it. Hey, it held up for I don't know, 20 years now. It's been.
Yeah, I remember you got me a ring for my birthday, like, back then. I think I still have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I made Mateo a ring out of aluminum.
Yeah. Still have it.
Yeah, it had some good cool designs to it. It's kind of nifty. Yeah, I've been doing this gig for quite some time. I've just never been really vocal about it. I'm a super shy dude. Like, super, like, uberly shy. And being in front of the camera and taking the limelight, as they say, not something I ever really wanted to do. I do better in the shadows than I do in the front line. Good thing that I'm on social media everywhere, right? But finally decided that this is definitely what I want to do. This is what I love doing. And, you know, it took me 30-something years to finally realize, like, follow your passion, follow your dream, and if you really, really love what you do and you're good at it, because you can love something but suck at it, and if that's the case, don't air it out, because if you suck, you suck. But if you're good at something and you're passionate about it, put it out there. People will believe in you if you're good. They will. Look what happened to me. I mean, it happens. What you got for me, dog?
Kieran Cogger wants to know if there's an age limit on your giveaways.
Age limit on the giveaways.
If you're too old, you can't. No, I'm just kidding. I think they mean like 18 and up or something
Sorry, you're
like that.
too old. I think the legality-wise, you have to be 18 plus. I'm pretty sure. But if someone's a lawyer in the comments, please correct me, because I'd love to like give this to anybody. And I personally have no problem giving it to any age. And again, there's nothing you have to do to enter other than throw a hashtag. So I don't want your information. I don't collect your information. God, I'm not that smart. All these people are like, what do you do with all their information? I'm like, nothing. It's just to enter the video. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to say right now, just so I can be safe and legal, I'm going to say 18 plus. But we'll dive into that a bit. And if anybody in the crew knows the correct answer, feel free to chime in there. Young Doe B, baby. What you got for me?
Not a lawyer. I don't know.
You're not a lawyer? Why are you here?
I thought that's your
Dobie
job.
guys, I gotta shout this dude out for a minute. Man, homie, we've been jamming for 4 months together.
Something like that.
Something close to that. We've known each other for a long time, but we've been on the bench together for 4 months. Man, what a joy this guy is. He's cool as hell. So give him a shout out, Jeremy Dobie behind me. He's just the coolest. He's really learning the jewelry trade really well, and he has the same eye that I have, and I saw that right out of the gate. He doesn't have the skill set yet because it takes years for that, but he's getting there. He's getting really good, really fast. So stay tuned for this dude. He's got big plans for him.
J.R. the jeweler coming soon.
He's gonna go in competition with me.
Where's you said JR?
I don't know. It's just
What are ours?
JD.
There you go, JD.
Just, not very much to even like edit your logo.
Just drop the P.
We'll end off the P there. You got it.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. What you got for me on the
Not a
parcel?
whole lot of questions on Facebook. Linda O'Connell wants to know if your father is still designing jewelry.
Oh, good old Pops. What is he doing? God, I don't know. No, is he designing? I wouldn't say he's designing. Dad did this, well, obviously forever before I came into the picture. And, I talked about this a bit in the past, last time or a few times ago when I went live, that you have a fire, you have a passion. And, sometimes you do that passion and you feel like you fulfilled what your dream was from that passion. And then you move on, And I think that's where Dad is right now. Like, he's always done jewelry. He's loved jewelry. I don't think, we're very different people, me and my father, and we have different eyes and we see things differently. So, he has a lot of respect for what I'm doing, and he loves what I'm doing. He took a different approach when he was my age and doing his thing. He did very, very well with that. But I'm taking a slightly different approach with my style and my vibe, and the only way I know how to do it, my original way. But with him, he's done an excellent job. He's he's just the GOAT. He's the greatest. He's the greatest. I will never ever, try to even be close to him or better than him. He's amazing. But yeah, he's been out of the bench for some time. I think he'll do it on occasion just to make sure he's still got the skill set and everything. But yeah, from a day-to-day basis, he's tired too. I mean, your eyes can only take so much. If you're looking through a scope, my hands are already starting to ache, and I'm 32. 32? Am I 32? 32 or 33, one of the two. I'm in my 30s, so I know that. And I'm getting achy hands, so I know, and when I'm in my 50s, I'm going to have some serious issues, and I might not be able to do this. So,
Bro, I got serious issues, bro.
I got many issues, but your hands are just one of them.
I have a few comments on here asking about what you're going to price Believe
It's
in.
not your turn. What am I gonna what?
What's the price?
I have no freaking clue. What do you know, Mateo?
I don't know.
Estimate probably $1,500. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. We'll find that all out. To be honest, I haven't I haven't figured out the carat weight. I know that there's I don't know the stone count. I've never actually taken the time to do the stone count. But yeah, I would say in 14 carats, probably going to be somewhere around the $1,200 to $1,500 marker. Good question. Stay tuned. I will announce that as soon as I drop Believe in the shop. But first, we got to find out who's going to win it for free. I mean, damn. You see, that's my mindset. I don't really think about how can I monetize this ring? I think about who we're going to give it to, and then we deal with, people really like this. I get a lot of DMs on it. We add it to the shop. All right, Austin, what you got for me?
Why Beery asked or said, I love the work that you do. Is it possible to use my engagement ring and redesign it? I'm looking to get more stones on mine. I love the Lux look with all the diamonds.
Yo, what about Lux, man? It's one of my favorites I've done so far. The answer is absolutely. Man, I feel like I've been doing that so often. I feel like it's kind of developed into its own trend. It's almost, I'd say it's probably 30% of my work right now is redesigning. So taking people's old jewelry and creating something new with it, whether it be adding or changing the look entirely. So yes, absolutely. I love doing that, man. I actually love that a lot because I like that feeling of taking something old and making it something so fresh using your same stones, the stones that you're attached to, in a sense.
I think it's kind of cool when you have a ring that you're not that excited about anymore, and then you get it again. It's like first time again.
And we get a lot of those. Like, hey, I hate my engagement ring. I'm sorry. Let's do something about that. You can't hate. Guys, if you're looking down on your engagement ring or wedding band or whatever it is and you hate it, please hit me up. Please, guys. Like, life's too short to hate one of the most important things that you're going to own. Too short for that. So let's do something about it. I'll pull your stones out, redesign something. Just to touch on that for a minute, I'm getting a lot of requests for custom jewelry, for redesign projects, for everything. I love it. I'm honored. Keep in mind, this is the crew. You're looking at it. You're looking at a crew. We're a very small crew. And I'm still the dude that's, doing all the design work. Still, every design, every sketch is coming up from my hands. So be prepared to wait. That's all I could say. I love you. I will be there. I will respond to your DMs. I'll get to it. But keep in mind, if you, especially recently, if you DM, it might be a week or 2 or 3 before I can get to it to start the project. But I'm excited. Stick around for me. I'm worth the wait. That's all I can say on that one.
Okay, I just got a comment real quick. Somebody said that as long as you have parental permission, generally you can enter a giveaway, as long as your parents are cool with it.
All right, kid, ask your parents if they're cool with it. Yeah, sign in.
I want to see a badass little 8-year-old with a sweet, sweet diamond ring.
Check this out.
Kid goes to school. I believe.
All you
And I
gotta do is
receive.
believe.
awesome. All right. You got anything else for me? Little man.
A few people are asking if you have an initial or a specific mark that distinguishes your work, like a hallmark or something.
100%. I have a hallmark, and it's my initials, JPM, and it'll be found on all of my creations. On the inside, I'm not cocky, I'm not bold about it or anything like that. I feel like my work speaks from the outside. People can usually tell my designs or my creations by the setting technique, by the way it looks. And it's just, again, like, I can't touch on this enough. It's about the love that you put into something. You know, for setting, let's say this Believe ring, a lot of jewelers can set this ring and have it all finished up in 45 minutes. What takes them 45 minutes takes me 12 hours. There's a reason. It's because I take every step of the way. I want everything perfect. I want each stone flat and flush. I want all the prongs to match. I want every visible area to be high polished and bright and beautiful. It takes time. And if you're not passionate about it, if you don't love what you're doing, it's not gonna come out like that. You're just gonna rush through your work. And jewelry is one of those things in life that you can't rush. You don't want to go fast. Going fast is the enemy, because that allows mistakes, that are lazy work, and the stones won't sit flat, and the polishing won't be perfect, and then it's gonna look like everybody else's jewelry. And that's not what we're about here.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. We ain't got time for that. Handcrafted. Yeah. Jeremy, you got anything else for me?
All right. Bella Nielsen wants to know what your favorite piece has been that you made. You gonna guess Lux? It's up there. You've been talking about
It's
that a lot.
up there, man. I love Lux. I love Lux.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like trying to pick one of your favorite kids.
It's exactly it. You're cheating because I've said that before. But you have it right. It's exactly it. I love everything that I do. I wouldn't do it, you know, if I didn't believe in the project that I'm working on. I wouldn't do it. So yeah, it's hard to make that call. And then there's a lot of stuff at the same time that I don't air, you know, because my clients prefer not to showcase what I'm making them, and it's totally cool. I respect it. I love it. I'll do whatever my clients ask of me. So I've done a lot. We did over 400
Last
unique
year.
creations in 2020. And judging by how this month is, we're probably gonna double that probably in this year. So we got a lot of crazy things. Lux, innovation-wise, is one of my favorites because I haven't seen a 3D band that has a vertical drop, and that's what Lux is. And from a designer standpoint, from a jeweler standpoint, the shit was freaking impossible to do, and I figured out how to do it and make it comfortable and make it wearable and make it hold. So for that reason alone, big Lux. Lux is cool, man. And it makes you feel so good when you wear it. Nothing like wearing all diamonds, like all diamonds all over the place. So yeah, that is the short answer for you. Give you guys a inside scoop of how we make believe. You get it? You get it? Austin, you got that one? Make believe, Austin. I said it.
That was alright.
All right, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not bad. So we stupid. Cool. So I go through.
So let me zoom in a little bit. Boom.
Don't mind the disgusting fingers. It's because I'm a jeweler and I do this every day, all day. We have something called a setting burr right here. And it kind of mimics the shape of a diamond. Put that in my fancy little micro motor that I'm very, very proud of. And we kind of start, you guys see this shot all the time in my videos, right? All this is just some wax. A little bit of wax to lubricate the burr. And you go in with a slow spinning motion and a little bit of that. And what I'm doing is kind of placing the exact diameter seat for the diamond that's gonna sit within this. Now, this type of design, it has a rim. So, I tossed around a few different setting techniques of how I want a belief to be, but I wanted the letters to still showcase. Let's show them the finished piece so you get the full effect. So if you guys look at Believe in its finished state, as the light hits it, there's a thin rim of white gold around each letter. And that helps define the letter. You know, and sometimes when you're doing jewelry work, you don't want to define an area. And if that's the case, then I'll use a different setting technique because I want the flow to not be defined. But if you're looking to like make lettering, for instance, something like this, or if you're looking for a really clean look, you add these borders. It's technically called bright cutting. And it allows a border, and then within that border, you have these diamonds, and between the diamonds, you have a set of prongs. And you share the prongs. So one prong goes one way, one prong goes the other way. You have less metal in the middle, but you have that cool, clean border on the outsides. So yeah, we go through, we cut each and every seat just like so. And then I'll go through with my graver. This guy, you've seen this puppy before. Let's grab. Sure. So you grab a tool like this called a graver. It's a power graver, so I control it with my foot. You guys hear that popping sound? That's an in and out motion that this graver is doing. And I'll go in between the prongs. It's tough to see on these cameras. You really have to zoom in. I'm looking at this ring right now, for instance, at 50x. So it's huge here on my eyes. But I go through between each prong and I split these prongs and I clean them up and then I clean that border out with this method called bright cutting. And it kind of allows the stones to sit in the center perfectly. It makes the prongs smaller and it creates that cool rim around each splatter. And that's how I do it. We pop them in, we tighten them up, we give it some final polishing, and that's what she looks like when she's all said and done. Believe to receive. Yo, I think that is about it for us. Sunday, it's going down. I think cutoff is what, Matteo? It's Saturday
Saturday at midnight.
You guys got just a couple more days to enter. Super easy to enter. I feel like I have to say this, but I have to because a lot of people talk a lot of shit about me. Don't want your money. Don't want your social security number. I don't want your firstborn child. What did I say? Yeah. What else do I not want?
Body parts.
I don't want body parts. What else do I not want? Jeremy, you got anything? You got nothing. Jeremy's got nothing today. I don't want anything, honestly. It's not why I do the giveaways. I do it because 2020 was a hell of a year. It's been tough. 2021's been it's been a rough start for y'all, and I love what I do, and I love my passion, and this is my way of spreading love. It's the only way I know how to. That's why I have these contests. That's why I have these giveaways that I do every month. So stay tuned. Join in on this one. It's going down this weekend. We're gonna go freeze our asses off in northern Michigan on some frozen lake in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be pretty epic. We'll go live for that on Sunday at some point. Yeah, that's it, yo. Love you. What do you guys gotta say to him?
Believe to receive.
Believe to receive. Jeremy still has nothing to say. All right, Jeremy's got nothing.
I mean, I still got a few questions here on Facebook, but
No, you're done.
It's too late.
Too late. Cut off. Homie, what do you got to say to him?
I'll see you guys Sunday. Make sure you catch us live.
Catch us live. See you Sunday. Love you guys. Be good. Be safe. Ciao, baby.
Peace.